So let me start and begin by first of all thanking you for this wonderful opportunity that you're giving me to interview you. And I want to. There's so much, of course, that we can do and talk about. So let's begin very shortly about asking you the most important question. If somebody doesn't know a person like Gladys Mooallem, how would you introduce her, and what would you say if somebody says, "Who's Gladys Mooallem?" and what would you say?
First of all, I just want to thank you for giving me the honor to interview me. I am flattered. Thank you. I was born in Baghdad.
Yes.
I immigrated to Israel. I lived 18 years in Israel.
Wow.
I continued my study. I got married. My 2 children were born in Israel. And we came to Canada when they were 5 and 6.5 years old. I have a boy. Wow. And a girl.
That's amazing. And when did you come here?
We came here 1969.
1969. So it was like a really right after the war, not too long after the war.
Yeah, after 2 years after the war of 67.
Wow, of the 67 war, yeah. So it was a very...
My husband contributed in 2 wars over there.
Oh my God. So you had a very challenging time. It was a very challenging time over there. Yeah. What made you decide to move to Canada?
Well, I followed my husband's decision.
Like a good wife, eh?
Yes, yes.
Very nice. That's so nice. So
here I worked in companies. I had very high suitable jobs. Then my husband had his own company, and I joined him to lift his own business.
Well, what was his business?
He dealt with import.
Import, export, and all that, huh? Mostly import. Import. Oh, just import. That's amazing. And how long did he?
And I did a promotion, and I did a great job. Thanks to my natural approach to people, I captured the market very fast.
Well, I have to tell you, you took the words out of my mouth, because I was going to say that you are probably the single person that I know that is so outgoing and knows people very well, and everybody gets very easily attracted to you.
Thank you, because I like people. That's all.
I can see that.
I like people.
I can see that. I can see that.
I am comfortable with the people.
That's right. So how was your connection with the Spanish and Portuguese? Because when you came to Montreal, of course, did you live around the area, or how did you get involved in the Spanish and Portuguese?
Yeah, yes, we lived in TMR.
Okay, yeah.
We lived in TMR. We joined the synagogue when my son had his bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah. Wow.
Yes.
Who taught him? Is it Reverend Schachter?
Hazan, yes, bravo, yes.
Reverend Schachter, what a great guy! I remember him very well. I used to sit right beside him.
Then that was his last year in the synagogue.
Oh my God!
Yes, he got sick, and he wasn't even there in the bar mitzvah.
Oh wow! I remember him so dearly. What a beautiful human being he was.
Yes, he was.
A very beautiful
Joseph
human being.
was the rabbi, I think.
Yes. And Cantor Amzalag must have been or at that time, right?
The cantor, who was the cantor? I don't remember.
Was that Amzalag?
I don't remember who was the cantor.
Okay, but that's beautiful.
But
so let me ask.
The one who taught my son was
Reverend Schachter. Beautiful.
Yes,
so let me ask you a question, Gladys. You got involved in the Spanish and Portuguese, but really got involved from the beginning. And then after that, you started something which people are still talking about today. And it's a very, how can I say, very popular program that you started with Rabbi Orenstein. and that was the women's learning group, correct? And I know for a fact that it's a very popular program because I participated in a couple of them and they're fabulous. A lot of people show up and there's great guests and everything. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Okay. I was very close to my husband.
Yes.
We worked together and we played the bridge together. He was my partner.
Oh, no.
Even though he just started, but he was very smart. He got up very fast. And we were very, very close friends together. When he passed away 2008, I didn't know that I could survive.
Oh, my goodness.
Rabbi Ornstein came to my rescue. That's why I appreciate him a lot. I always told him, you saved my life.
Oh,
and I mean it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it without something really drastic.
Yeah, you needed something, yeah.
So he offered me, he told me, bring my friends and I will do for you ladies' bat mitzvah. I didn't understand what he meant. I said,
yeah.
What do you mean by that? He told me, just to bring them and you will see. I will make you so busy that you will have no time to cry.
Amazing, yeah.
So he made the program, and his program was fascinating. And I told my friends, and they were happy to come. And we came to the class, to the what's the name, the room downstairs.
The Batat Hall.
The Fatal. He arranged the tables and everything in a U-turn. And everybody was sitting. And we stood in front of him, he and me. And he turned to me, it was fascinating. He told me, we have 25 women you brought me.
Wow.
Can you imagine these 25 women are going to learn the Torah and I am going to teach them the Torah? He was so excited.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
So happy. And he made the program. I didn't know what he did, but he did something beautiful. He started with Hebrew and he taught the Hebrew at the beginning. And they learned a lot from him, more than anybody else.
Wow.
Then then the sessions for the Bat Mitzvah, it was divided. He gave some of them. Rabbi Joseph gave some.
Okay.
Norma Joseph gave some. Hazan Abitan gave. And it was beautiful. So he ordered the food also from kosher quality. I remember he ordered chicken and they were fascinated. Oh,
yeah, we're having chicken for lunch.
I didn't even know what he did. And he arranged also, it was Sandra Benjamin for dance.
Oh, wow. Yes, yes.
It was the...
You have fascinating, I saw a fascinating...
Yeah, it was belly dance. And
oh my
somebody
God.
complained, no belly dance in the synagogue. So he laughed, he changed it into Mediterranean dance. What is
I love it.
It's just exercise. What is that?
Absolutely. It's a very beautiful exercise. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's exercise, nothing else. And she is one of us. We are not bringing exercise.
That's right. That's right. So you had a fascinating, and it's still continuing, right?
We kept the same program. We kept
unbelievable. It must have been a very nice.
He decided on the price. He decided on everything.
Oh.
I just brought him the people.
That's so beautiful. And I can see that. And you're also involved in so many different facets of the congregation, the sisterhood, the
Yes,
regular ongoings of the
yes.
synagogue, and
I'm
you're
a
always
member in
available for everybody.
sisterhood, and I like to promote the sisterhood too. I am a
And you're
part of it also. Yes.
Baruch Hashem, and you're always available somewhere, somehow. So I wanted to ask you another question. Gladys, there's so many things that are happening with, especially this pandemic or the COVID. I always bring it up somehow because I want to know how people are coping. So you put everything on hold, right? I mean, all the programs are on hold and everything but you went ahead and you did Zoom, and you Zoomed with everybody. So
They were the
you're all
first to do it.
exactly. So how did
I was
that
the
go?
least to know how to do it.
It was beautiful. How did it go? How did that go?
You know, Rabbi Ornstein already in Purim, I remember it was 10th of March, when nobody thought of Zoom. He told me, try to think about it. You might have to do the program online. I didn't understand what he meant. Then I didn't say anything. I didn't know. Then we were close to Passover, and I mentioned to the group, we might have to do it online. He said, no, we want to be together. That's the whole thing. We want to be
Absolutely.
together.
Yeah.
We like
Yeah.
each other because we became like one family. Women Learning Group is like one family.
100%.
It's not just a group to come and listen to a lecture. We want to see each other.
That's right.
Okay, I didn't say anything then, but I thought Passover will come and they will all be on Zoom.
And it did.
Yes, they have to do Passover together with the families.
Oh
scattered
my
over the world.
God. Oh my God.
Then I will present to them the program.
That's right.
But the main thing, I have to learn how to do it. How do I expect them to do it when
That's
I
right.
don't
If you
know?
don't know how to do it, but then you had some help from Mark, right?
Yeah, that was a challenge for me.
Wow.
So
Mark Perez helped you.
my grandson, Mitchell Teitelbaum, that's the middle one of my daughter, Ronit.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I told him, do you think I can learn it? He said, Grandma, of course you will learn it. I said, if I
One
don't
push
learn
of a
it, I
button.
cannot do the program.
Yeah.
So, and
And
he
now
cannot
you're in.
come. And the problem, he cannot come to me to show me.
Oh, that's right, because of the COVID. So he had to
Yes.
tell you from.
So he had to tell me, do this, do this, do that. He
Oh
told me
my
something, I do
God.
something else.
So look at that. Now you're a techie girl.
Yeah, because I have no idea how to do these
That
things.
is so amazing. That is so amazing.
And many times I told him I give up. No, Grandma, you don't give up.
No, you can't
will
give
learn
up.
it.
Well, look what you accomplished. Look what you accomplished, because you were able now to keep in touch with all of your people, or your friends, and all.
I have responsibilities.
You do have a responsibility because they are looking, and they're looking to you, right?
They need it. They need it. We all need it.
100%, 100%. And I see that people are counting on you, and every time there's something going on, they come to you and they say, well, let's call Gladys. That's what people are telling me all the time. And when I say something like, let's say, let's see if we can do a program, and the minute I think of something, let's find somebody who's going to be able to get that off the ground, and then we think of you, and that's a beautiful legacy. In many long, beautiful, and healthy years, but that's a beautiful legacy to leave behind. To know that you were, and you still are, and you continue to be.
Yes, that's why I want everything to be recorded.
Yes. You actually record all the programs, right?
I have everything in my computer, everything.
Wow.
Everything. Not only Women Learning Group.
Yeah.
I have the education committee. I have the children, I have
Yeah.
the sisterhood, I have everything. I took
So this
pictures.
is like the archives, really,
I
right?
have the archive of the synagogue in my computer.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
There are two people who are helping me. Rabbi Ornstein did for us website. We have website.
Yeah.
And even though now he is not working with us, I still ask him to record everything, and he does it.
Beautiful. So that's very nice.
He is still doing everything I ask him for me.
That's beautiful because you guys, you have a special relationship, and I think it's a beautiful thing to create a relationship like that. So, you know, we've had a very challenging time, but we came through, and I think that synagogues is starting again. The high holidays are coming up.
Yes, that's another challenge, a big challenge.
Another big challenge, exactly. Are you thinking of coming to the synagogue for the high holidays?
No, I cannot come.
You cannot come, eh? It's going to be very hard because you know what? I'm going to tell you something. When I sing, I look to the side and you're there.
Yes.
And it inspires me. So I sing, and now you're not going to be there. So I'm going to have to record the whole thing, and we're going to send it to you. We're going to pre-record all that, and we're going to send you some beautiful prayers, hopefully.
Yes, I know Albert told me. It's fascinating thing. Yeah. You know, my daughter, who never interfered with me with anything. She doesn't know what I do. She doesn't know where I am.
Yeah.
Suddenly, she is now like in charge of me.
Because she cares.
And I let it go, because if something happens to me, she will be responsible.
Yeah.
So I cannot say no.
Absolutely. You have to listen to your family, and your health. Your health and well-being is first.
My son came twice from Toronto to see us. He didn't stay in my place. He stayed in a hotel.
Unbelievable.
Take me. And in addition to that, he did the test.
Oh my God. So he did the test and he did.
Okay.
It's a very strange and a very peculiar time.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you and so many of your peers and people that are caring and loving of the congregation, they love this congregation, it's because of people like you that keep it alive. And and you're amazing.
You know, a lot of people from the Women Learning Group joined the synagogue. I mean, not joined, they are members, but they came on Saturday because we became like a family,
like a family. Yeah.
And
I would love to help out and continue. Like, you know, I did a lot of bar and bat mitzvah, you know, groups. I did that even for the elderly and for women, for other groups. And so I would love to continue that trend and do that.
We are together. We are together.
100%.
There was once a lady that we didn't know before, but she knew about us through the CLSC. The lady who went to her husband, she was the same lady who went to Andre for her husband. And that CLSC lady told her about our program. That because her husband is sick, it's good for her to come and join us.
Absolutely.
And she came. She became regular. She is still regular, and she donates money, and she is very much involved.
Unbelievable.
When her husband passed away, we were all there standing in line to receive her when they passed with the rabbi, with the cantor, and we were there in front of her.
What a family.
I remember Rabbi Ornstein looked just like he startled. How come we are there? She's not Iraqi, she's not one of us. And we are all there and receiving her. Before he went home, he already texted me. What is your relation with this lady? All of you were there. I told him, this lady just lost her husband. Because of your program, she will never be alone.
Oh.
Or with her.
You know what, Gladys? This is such a beautiful,
It's a very
beautiful.
big, very
Yeah.
big.
So you know what? I can speak to you for hours because you're so interesting and you're so passionate. Um, but all I can say as we close the interview is thank you. Thank you for all that you do and you continue doing. And you should teach the new young generation of how to do this so that they can pick up and continue it. So we're looking to you, Gladys, for guidance, and we want to thank you for all you do for the synagogue.
I have to tell you about the Zoom program. How did I do
Yeah.
this Zoom program?
Yes.
The
How
Zoom
did you do it?
program, it was done ahead. But of course it was done for the
Yeah.
synagogue.
Yeah.
But I changed it. I changed all of it in 1 week. And thanks to Sandra, she did all the new posters in very fast.
Wow.
I
saw them, yes. I saw them.
We had 1 week to change everything. You know, your program was changed too.
100%.
Everything was changed. So because we were close to Atzmaut, and I write to all of them, and we meet all of us on Radi in Atzmaut, and I took a picture of you on the
when
stage.
we were there, yes, I remember.
Yeah. So I asked Rabbi Ornstein, and Rabbi Ornstein prepared a speech. I told him, instead of the speech, can you make for me celebration of Atzmaut?
Yes, you guys did the guitar.
He didn't hesitate a minute. He said, yes, sure, but I want Belolo with me.
We had such a great time. There was a lot of people that tuned in for that.
It was an amazing program. Then I told him, what about the son of Gigi?
Yeah.
Eyal Biton. And he loved the idea. He contacted him right away.
We had such a great, do you have a recording of that?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Of course.
Yeah. I saw it.
Beautiful recording.
We're going to have to post it. You know what I think we should do? We should post it on our email.
All the six sessions.
Well, we should put a special edition of the email that we sent to our congregants and put all the 6 editions of the women's learning groups.
Exactly. They are they are on YouTube. If you go on YouTube.
Yes, so it's very easy to pick them up and put them
all together on YouTube.
Okay, so let's do that and probably put a couple of links. That would be so exciting.
And we had close to 70 people all over the world. And my sister and my family from Israel suddenly shut up. My sister started to scream, Gladys!
What excitement. That's exciting.
And the mayor of Côte Saint-Luc, I invited him.
He was there also, Mitchell Brownstein was there. Yes.
That was the second time he came to us.
That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful.
We had the consuls of Israel.
Council of Israel was there, David Levy.
Twice we had consuls of Israel. We had consul of Portugal.
Wow.
We had members of parliament. Anthony Housefather, he came as a mayor of Côte Saint-Luc and as a member of parliament.
Unbelievable. So Gladys, you attract all these people, right?
And you know what? They love the group.
Yes. I think they're afraid. I think they're afraid to say no to you, Gladys.
No, they offer me.
Hey?
What is it? I lost you. Yeah.
No, I'm here. It's just a small, somebody called me on the phone so that it goes like this. That's why. But I'm going to run, I have to run and go and do some delivery for Federation today. I'm happy to announce that I'm going to take some school bags for kids that cannot afford. So I'm going to go deliver them. So, yeah. So I would love to get more involved in the women's learning group and help you out as much as we can. And I think that everybody that's looking at this interview is going to want to get in touch with you, hopefully, and say, Gladys, I would love to help and be part of your group.
Thank you.
You're going to have a lot of good group.
By the way, you joined us 4 times.
Yeah, it's not.
Once
need more.
when you were in Montreal.
Yeah.
Once you came driving all the way from Ottawa, and you drove back.
I remember.
Yes.
I remember. Yes.
And twice recently when you are our own cantor.
So I'm so glad to help, and you.
And by the way, I remember you very well when you came first to our synagogue. You did once the Iraqi when you started.
Yes, I did it a couple of times. Yes, I loved it.
You had a fine voice, a fine young voice, so cute.
You remember, eh? Well, Gladys, I can't hide anything from you.
I remember you very well at that time, yes.
Oh, thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be your chazan. It's such a pleasure to be your friend.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for inviting me for the interview.
I want to thank you. Don't thank me. I thank you for accepting, and thank you so much for sharing your story with us, so many people. God bless you, Gladys. And I can't wait to see you again, and we're going to sing more and more together.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye, my dear.
Thank you very much. And good luck in our synagogue.
Thank you, my darling. Take care.